Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tani if you are new, but I am Black female. Anyways, y'all, today is March the 31st, I believe. Let me make sure because I always get the dates wrong. Yeah, today is Sunday, March 31st. So y'all, the hat is on because I am about to do my hair. I'm actually about to sew my closure down onto my wig cap, and then I did the bundles. I bleached my bundles the other day, and so I let them dry and all that stuff, and then they look a little crazy because I have not combed anything out. I just basically took them from drying, but this is the color that I'm going to have in right here. This is going to be the blonde. This is actually the blonde that came about from me bleaching it because I told y'all I didn't have enough bleach, so I was only able to get like a certain blonde, but I feel like this is a nice color for me. I actually like this blonde because it's the two-tone, as y'all can see. So it's gonna be black on the top, and then this is gonna be like my pop of color at the bottom, and that's what I was going for. So I'm actually going to do my install on camera today, which I don't want to, but I am. Excuse me, I'm gonna use my lace jelly here. I'm actually gonna rename this. This is no longer gonna be called lace jelly. This is just gonna be called my tack down styling gel or something like that. I have the name and everything, I just can't remember.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck? That's crazy. Where the hell did you come from? Big ass fucking ant. Like I said, I'm gonna use this to mold my braids back because they are a bit old, and I did moisturize my hair. I just did not want to redo my braids. So y'all, when y'all see my braids, please excuse them. Just know that they are old as hell. I just did not feel like redoing them. I basically just took one install off and I'm about to put another one on. So I did moisturize my hair really well, and now I'm going to use this to further protect it from the glue when I do put the cap on. So that's what I'm about to do. Now I'm going to show you guys how I sew my closure down on my cap, and then we're going to get started on this install. Okay, starting off, we'll need a wig block head, and then next you'll need your caps of choice, some nylon thread, and then I'm going to use my styling jelly, of course, and then you'll need some 30-second glue coming up, and then a pair of scissors to get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my cap on top of my wig block head, and I'm going to make sure that I put the longest part like in the front, and then that little short piece goes in the back towards the nape area. And I'm just going to pin it down using some T-pins because you're going to need a lot of those as well, so you can make sure that your wig cap doesn't slide, especially if you have your blockhead like mine. I have some plastic over it just because it was kind of getting, I don't know, a little bit messed up with the glue, as you can see right there in the front. So it's going to look like this, nice and secured. And then once you have everything secured, you're going to go ahead and take your closure or your frontal or whatever you're using. I'm just using a old 5x5, and I'm going to take that and pin it down. Now you need to make sure that you slide the closure over the front part of the wig block so that you can be able to see some of it on the front. You don't want to have it so far back because once you put it on your head, it's not going to lay like on your hairline properly, and it's going to look bad once you start wearing the wig and it starts to slide with glue or whatever. So I'm just going to pin that down on all four corners. This one is kind of easier than my 7x7s because it's just a 5x5. So I'm just putting the T-pins in to hold it in place, and then after we get all these secured and everything is nice and flat, I am going to start sewing down. Now in the front, if this was new, you would see right in the center right there, it would be like an M. That's how you know that there's enough hanging over the front. It's like, should be like an M shape. So after I get that nice and secured, I'm going to go ahead and start to pin my closure back out of the way. And yeah, it should look something like this. And then you see the front part right here where it's like a little M, where I have that T-pin in the center. That's how you know everything is going to lay properly in the front. So let's go ahead and start sewing it down. I do like to start from like the corner, and then I actually pierce through the band of the wig cap just on that particular part, because I feel like it snatches it down a lot flatter when I put my wigs on. So I will sew through the initial band at the front, and then also I noticed that it does hide that knot from the thread, where I don't have to go back and sew in that area, because I'm going to be cutting that part of the cap off anyway, and it's going to be laying down with glue. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm just going to go and continue to sew around, and I'm going to make sure that I stay as close as possible to make sure that there are no lumps and bumps. If you start to skip a space or get sloppy when you are doing this process, it is a good chance that you will have like lumpy bumpy rumples like in your closure or whatever, like those humps where it sticks up on the side. So do make sure that you're trying to sew as close together as you're going back and forth with the stitch. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sew, and then we'll come back when that part is done. Okay, so we're almost to the end, so I went ahead and just kind of sped things up, but I'm just doing the final touches over here on the last side of the closure. And once again, I'm going to do a double wrap around the needle here, but I'm going to make sure that I sew into that elastic band part, the thick part of the wig cap, just to close things off. And once I have it closed off, you'll see that everything is nice and secured, and I stitched everything as close together as possible. And your cap, not your cap, I'm sorry, your wig or your closure should lay super flat at the front after everything is done properly. So now we can go ahead and remove that off of our wig head and get ready to start on our install. So just take all those T-pins out. And mine kind of got stuck on my cap because I did sew through the plastic a little bit, but it's cool. I just pulled the piece off. But yeah, it's time to go ahead and take that off, get the cap ready and prepared for our wig, our quick weave install basically. So yeah, that's what it should look like. So when you remove it, it should look something like this right here. Boom, it should be nice and secured on there, and then you just cut that extra piece off in the middle, of course, like you would do if you were making your own wig. So let's get started. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I know I look crazy, okay? But this is the part where I told y'all I'm about to go ahead and basically mold my old braids back so that they can be able to, number one, be protected while I put this layer of glue on, and number two, it'll make my braids last a little bit longer. So I have already taken my closure, like my closure cap or whatever, and I've already cut the little piece off from the inside off camera. So what I'm about to do now is go ahead and just take my lace jelly, my styling gel, and then this is the consistency of it right here, if y'all can see that. Hopefully it's focusing, but this is basically the consistency of the gel. So I am going to take quite a bit. So as y'all can see, I'm going to take quite a bit of the gel, just like that. And I'm going to take in, because see, it's like this, y'all. So I'm going to take this and I'm basically going to put it all over my braids. I have moisturized my hair already, like I said before, but I'm just going to take this and place it all over my braids. Like, this is basically what I'm gonna do, because this stuff is gonna dry clear. It looks white like this, but it's actually gonna dry clear. So I'm going to take this and mold it all over my braids. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, sorry, y'all, I had a call, but I'm just basically taking, like I said, squeezing, and I'm going to continue to put this on my hair and just mold everything back. Like, I'm gonna mold it. It's basically like a protection mold. I'm gonna put it all over the sides of my edges right here to mold those back so that they're not sticking out when I do put the install on or whatever, because this is not a frontal, so I want my side edges to be smoothed back and slicked back as much as possible so that it's out of my way. And I'm just gonna put it all on my braids back here, like all of my braids that's back here. And then my hair is my hair has actually grown a lot, and it's a lot longer than this, but I have a lot of new growth, so it just kind of looks short. But no, honey, the hair has grown. Like, the hair has grown a lot, and I am very happy about that. So yeah, once I feel like I have it slicked back enough, let me take a little comb and just comb everything back, because it dries fairly quickly. So you do need to work a little bit fast, because it does dry a little quick. But this is just to refresh your braids and stuff like that. So my hair, as you can see, is super slick. Like, it's super slick back. It looks a little bit white. Y'all probably can't see from that side because of the lighting, but it looks a little white. But trust me, it's not gonna be white. It's not gonna be like that. It's going to dry clear, and then it actually makes your install last a lot longer, believe it or not. So the next thing I'm gonna do is actually take my cap, my closure cap, and I'm gonna put it on just like this. Even while it's still a little bit damp, that's fine. I'm gonna put it on just like this. But if you guys want, you can take a blow dryer to it and blow it dry or whatever if you want to, if you just feel more comfortable doing that. But me personally, it doesn't matter, as long as I know that I have that mold over my hair. And then I'm gonna start putting the glue, and plus I'm in a rush because, as you guys probably know, I'm about to get ready to go somewhere. Ever since I got this car, honey, I have been on my Zoom, so I'm about to get ready to go somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on real quick, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I did go ahead and put my closure on off camera. I had to, because I had to make sure, y'all, that it would be in the right place. So I do just take my closure, and then also, y'all, I have to cut some little slits right here. So I'm just going to tie this out of my way, put this up out of my way, and then I'm gonna take my scissors and just cut like a little bit right here where my ear is, just to give my ear some leverage, so that I don't want to cut my damn ear, but I do cut a little bit of the cap off, like around my ear, so that my ear, y'all see that now? So see this side where it looks like I'm a damn elf, like how my ear is sticking out, versus how this ear is a bit flat, and then it gives me comfort. So I do kind of cut like a little round piece right there off of my cap. So I'm gonna do that on this side. Careful not to cut my damn ear, because I have done that before, and honey, that don't feel good, especially to have your ear have to recover. So I just cut like a little teeny tiny piece off like this, just to give my ear some leverage to just be comfortable while the cap is basically gonna be glued down to my head. So that's what I just did for that. And then I'm gonna pull all of this hair out of my way. Y'all, I really hope that y'all can see me, because I do know the lighting is not that great in here, but I have to work with what I got. So anyways, I'm gonna take the pieces, because this is reused hair. I already have some pieces that are like cut. You know, these are like my short top pieces. So I did have them situated, but they somehow just got fucked up, I guess, when I was killing the ant. But I do have my shorter pieces. So these are all my top short pieces right here. So I'm just gonna move those to the side until I get to the top part. And like I said before, I have like 3.5 bundles, but I do not think that I'm gonna be able to fit all of this in my hair, but I'm going to attempt to. It's actually deep wavy hair. It still has its wave after damn near 4 or 5 years. Y'all, this hair has to be, I ordered this hair when I was selling bundles and selling wigs and all of that stuff. So I ordered everything together, and I placed this order in like 2019, I think, or 2000. It had to be either late 2018, 2019. It's 2024. So y'all do the math. Like that's how old this hair is. So BPLUX hair be giving. Like I told y'all just be sleeping on it and really don't probably even know about it. But anyways, I'm gonna try to find my longest length, because I believe before I cut this was like maybe 36 inches, I think. Because girl, I used to be doing the most with the long hair. Like I'm a long hair girl or whatever. So I used to be doing the absolute most with the long hair. So this one looks like it's gonna be the longest, and then this one is gonna be second to the longest. I do know for sure that this one right here is different. I think this is my my more of a body loose wave hair versus my deep curly, if y'all can see the difference in the pattern. So the loose wavy is going to be looser, and then the deep wavy is going to be a lot deeper and more curly. But it doesn't really matter, because once it's blended together, I can just scrunch it up and then it'll all match. So I'm just basically finding my longest length. So it'll be, this is my longest, and then these pieces right here look like it's going to be my second to the longest. And then this one right here is going to be my last to the longest. So that don't even make sense, last to the longest. These two are probably about the same. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing this one down first or whatever. I don't know how I'm gonna show y'all. I'm probably not gonna be able to completely show y'all everything I'm doing, like how the actual install goes, but y'all will get the gist of things. Once I start, y'all know how glue down goes. So it's just, I'm gonna start on it, and then I'm gonna start and do it a little bit on camera, and then I'm going to basically finish up and come back when my hair is done, and then I'll take y'all with me because I really need to hurry up. So I'm probably not going to sit here and record the entire process of me putting a quick weave in, because y'all have seen that before. I have a video, like a detailed video, and I do everything the exact same way. So y'all, when you do put your quick weaves in, you do want to measure and start from the bottom, like as close to the back right here as possible. I like to get all the way down to this bottom part, and then I just go over to where my closure ends, like on both sides. So from temple to temples, being that this is like a 5 by 5, I go from temple to temple over here, and then that's how I measure. And then I just take and cut that same measurement of my hair that I just did. I cut it and I glue it. I put my glue on it and I glue it down. Now I will say that after I glue put my weaves in for the first time, like before they get loose and stuff, my head be super tight and I be having a damn headache, y'all. I don't know if y'all are like this after y'all get like a fresh install, but I be having a headache. And then the beards on here are very, very, very short. As y'all, I don't know if y'all can see that. Hopefully it's focusing, but the beards, which are right here, are really, really short. They're almost non-existent. So you don't have to worry about tangling. I don't have to worry about tangling. Y'all ain't got none of my hair. But like, I don't worry about tangling because the beards are extremely short. So I like to put my glue on the beard side. I don't like to put my glue on the other side because I find that when I do put my glue on the opposite side. When I get to the top part, like the top that people can see where the closure covers up at, you'll be able to see those little pieces. I don't know, I just like to have a completely flat install that looks like my natural hair, but y'all will be able to see it at the top if you don't put the glue on the right side of the weft. So that's what I do. I look for the part that the beards are kind of sticking out at, and that's where I apply the glue, on that side instead of the flat side. So we're just gonna I'm gonna turn around. I hope y'all can see me. So I'm gonna turn around, and I'm just going to put my first track as close to the bottom as possible. That way I can be able to pull my hair up into a high ponytail. So y'all see that? So hopefully y'all can see that. That's so when I do put the hair up, it can go up into a high ponytail, and I won't have to worry about like tracks and stuff showing or whatever. So that's how I do that. And then I make sure I go and feel, and if it is like a little bit further up, I pull it down. Like I just pull it down as close to that bottom part right there, the bottom of that cap, as possible, just to make sure that it is like far down, so I can be able to pull it up whenever I have my installs in. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna do this entire bundle, y'all, and I will be right back when I am basically half finished. Okay, y'all, so I'm pretty much done with my hair. Not pretty much, I am done with my hair. So this is basically how it came out. And of course, y'all know I have to go and shape the closure and do all that stuff or whatever. My closure is probably about an 18-inch or something like that, because I could have chosen a longer one. I do have some 24 inches in there, and I have some 22 inches or whatever, but I just chose this one because I don't want to have to cut any layers or whatever, and I did want, like, you know, just some shorter layers of whatever at the top. So my closure is, I think, 18 inches on top of maybe, I believe these bundles are now about 26 or 28 inches. So yeah, it's a big major you know, gap or whatever, but it's fine. Everything will blend the way that it's supposed to, in my opinion. I actually like how it turned out with the two-tone. As y'all can see, the two-tone stuff here, or whatever. I wish I could give y'all a better view, but like, this is pretty much how it is. And I was able to squeeze all of those bundles into my head, so I'm basically going to style it now. I'm trying to avoid doing a middle part, but y'all see that I'm already leaning towards that way. What I'm finna do now, I was going to glue it down, like with actual lace glue, but I'm not going to use any lace glue. Again, this time, I'm just going to pretty much just take it some glue. So in any pieces that's kind of like got the glue on it, I just kind of detangle that as I go. But I'm pretty much going to just use my spray for now and just spray it down instead of gluing it, and because it's easier and I'm in a rush. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna take my wig spray here, my clean wig spray, and I'm just going to spray these pieces right here because it's gonna be quick and easy. Quick and easy. Spray them down just like that. And then I'm gonna pull a little bit of baby hairs out, like just a little bit. Just pull some out, just so I can have some leverage of where everything will be, like where my hairline is gonna be at when I do take my band off. And this is gonna dry fairly quickly, so I'm not gonna have to worry about that. I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit more spray. I may end up gluing this down eventually, but for today, I just need to go ahead and get it down before my husband comes back so that I can basically be ready. So that's all I did. Put that spray on there. I'm gonna tie it down. Tie it down as tight as I can stand it, and probably let this sit on here for maybe, I don't know, maybe 3-4 minutes, something like that. And in that time, I'll go ahead and cut little pieces off just so I can have these ready. So I just cut some pieces off, and I don't like to cut my pieces too short, like especially on the first go round, because if I cut them too short, then I'm not going to be able to redo that. So I'm going to have to end up pulling more baby hairs out and stuff like that if I end up cutting it too short. So I try to be careful with that. And then I'm just going to kind of somewhat mold them a little bit while they're sitting up under this band. And I do have quite a bit of shedding just because I cut my bundles. And plus I bleached it. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead, get dressed. I hope you guys did enjoy that little segment of me basically doing my hair or whatever, doing my quick weave again. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. And after this, I am about to go, unfortunately, to Walmart. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead, get my little bit of makeup that I am gonna do on, and then I'll see you guys when we get to probably, I don't know, Ulta. I'm not gonna take y'all in Walmart. I'll probably come back when we're in Ulta. So I'll see y'all at Ulta. Yeah, I'm at the post office. I'm actually about to go and drop off a package. My pants are so fucking big. I'm gonna go in the post office and drop off this order for a customer. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go and scan this in, and then the post office is closed, y'all. So I'm here after hours. But y'all know the vibes. When y'all come to the post office, you just do the scan, the prepaid label, continue, because we don't have none of that. Continue. And then, all right, got that scan, finish, print. And then I'm actually gonna put mine inside here because I feel like when people are here still, they get it. All right. So yeah, let me grab my receipt and we are done. So y'all, I'm about to get ready to go to HEB so I can get some wings because I'm gonna cook wings tonight. I was actually gonna go to Wingstop, but I'm not gonna go to Wingstop. And y'all, do y'all like my hair? Y'all like my hair? It's nice and long and flowy. You see that? But anyways, I was gonna go to Wingstop, but I'm not. So I'm finna go to the bank and then I'm gonna go to HEB. So I'll see y'all when we get to HEB because, girl, I'm not gonna be holding this camera while driving because it's just dangerous. But anyways, I'll see y'all when we get to HEB. So today is I think today is April the 3rd, Wednesday, y'all. I am really like playing with fire right now. I am super late and I'm supposed to be pretty much gone. Like I'm actually supposed to already be gone to go pick up my husband. But I did want to come back really, really quick because y'all, I'm finna really like literally rush out the door. But I wanted to come back really, really quick and show you guys the install. Like, I've been sleeping on this hair. I've had this hair in now for like, I don't know, 3-4 days since I recorded my quick weave video where I basically installed it on camera and stuff, y'all. And I didn't never really come back after that to show you guys, like, you know, how the hair turned out and stuff. So it's like, this is basically the color result that I got right here. This is the color result that I got. So it comes down to like right here on my waist area. And yeah, y'all, I'm supposed, like I said, I'm supposed to be gone, like gone. I was supposed to be gone 10 minutes ago. So I'm basically about to just flat iron it a bit just to get some of the puffiness out, since this is like a Cambodian hair texture. It's super fluffy, as y'all can see. So y'all see that, like, it's really, really fluffy. And then because I had to bleach it a few times, like I actually bleached this twice, I think. So the first time I bleached it where it was that like number 27, number 30 color. And then I had to let the bleach sit, and I used a very, very high developer. It kind of dried the hair out. So like I told y'all before, my serum, I'm actually getting that remade. So I'm gonna have a few of those. And what I'm gonna do, I'm actually just gonna keep it like this, just so that when I get the serum, I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about what the serum does and how well it helps your damn hair. When I tell you, if y'all are blonde, whether you are a black girl that likes to wear blonde hair, and y'all know how blonde hair tends to get really, really fried and dried, that serum is gonna have that hair silky as hell. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay tuned for that. I'm working with my vendor right now to pick out the packaging that I actually wanted to come in, because I'm gonna have the bigger size instead of the smaller size that I had before. So yeah, stay tuned for that, you guys. But I did want to come on here really quick and show y'all how, I hope I don't knock my drink over. Show y'all exactly how the hair actually came out after that install, because I did say that I wasn't going to straighten it because this is curly. It was steamed curly for me, so I was not going to straighten it. But girl, like, when I tell y'all curly hair, I haven't worked with curly hair in so long that I forgot how much maintenance curly hair takes. So I just decided to just go ahead and straighten it out. And yeah, but anyways, y'all, I need to get my ass out of here. Like, I gotta get out of here, y'all. So this is the hair. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. Let me back up just a little. So this is the hair. This is how it came out. Like, this is, you know, the side or whatever. I know it's kind of uneven, but y'all can see what I mean. Like, it's flowy and it's old reused hair. So let me get up out of here, y'all, and I'll see y'all a little bit later.